work on? Front wing. Side pod suspension. Front wing side pod suspension. So that's an 82. Right, you can do that one. I might as well put these all on a development plan for this season anyway. DRS and high speed is essential. That one. Feedback and composure. That one. Aptitude is a good one to have. It means your pit stop crew are able to get higher development themselves. Right, aptitude and leadership. That one. I'm surprised I've not put the drivers on development plans. I have. I just didn't do the staff. Theo needs work on everything. I think braking is a big one to work on. Let's do that one. George Russell's, he doesn't want to join yet. That's fine. We've got a whole season. Driver development. How have they been getting on? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Board confidence have medium confidence. I'm absolutely smashing it. What are you talking about? So they're delighted with the last two races. Disappointed with Jeddah. Look, we won't talk about Jeddah. Season objective, 8-4 above, and we are currently 6th. We're doing good. We're doing good, people. We're doing good. Thank you, Logan Sargent. I need... I've got no suspension. None of the new suspension anyway, so let's start getting some of that shit made. Won't be ready till Montreal. What if we were to do 3? If we rush 3, we'll have it for Imola. Yes. Fucking love Imola. Right, we'll do 3 for Imola. I need 2 front wings and a rear wing. Right, I'll do... two normals. One will be ready in time. Let's put the old parts back in the cars. So reach at least round 2 with 1 driver. That's fine. I'm not going to do it with 2. Qualify with a minimum position of 15th. I'll put 14th. It breaks the triple figure barrier. I can finish the race with at least 1 driver in the points. 12. Qualifying 15th or higher, 5 races in a row with 1 driver. Yeah. Okay, that's the sponsor gambling done. Let's put the shit parts on the car. Practice. Right, that's the practice parts in. Car part inspection. Yeah. ATR. So we've got the new dynamic testing period. So are there any rule changes for next season? So we need to compensate for a 12% reduction in engine cooling. 15% in braking. There's a lot of changes. So it's a cooling difference. I don't really care about cooling. Airflow sensitivity might be an issue though. So it seems to be an airflow sensitivity issue. Cooling I'm really not going to worry about. So let's analyze the car as it currently is. Medium and high speed. And then we can go even deeper. Oh, D-pad is so much detail. So that's just like, you can analyze the car, the rough car position on the grid. But you can go even deeper and go into each like particular part of the car. So this is the Mercedes engine. It's 17th on power. But the wear resistance and the thermal resistance is so high, you don't really have to change like the gearbox and the ERS and stuff like that all too often. The chassis, right. Drag reduction and airflow on the chassis. I can definitely sort that out. The two main ones for speed are the underfloor and the front wing. So my underfloor needs a massive boost on medium speed. Front wing, massive boost on medium speed. That rear wing drag is appalling. So I can pick two things to go for. Side pods. Side pods are alright. Suspension. I'll leave that for now. Medium and high speed on the underfloor. So we'll definitely do an underfloor, and I think we'll definitely do a front wing. So let's do those two parts. This is for next season's research. So underfloor. So you've got CFD mal hours. You get 6.9 hours per season. The better you do over the course of the season, the next season you get fewer hours allocated to you. And the wind tunnel is how many hours you can spend in the wind tunnel. Same again, the better you do, the less hours you get. So what I like to do is spend half of my allocation on two projects I think it's every 3 months, because you get a fresh allocation. You get 5 or 6 allocations a season. So I do 2 projects every allocation. What was the underfloor? I need to go back and look. Fuck's sake. Medium and high. Medium and high. Medium high airflow. Medium high airflow. Medium high airflow. Medium high airflow. Right, I'm going to start by putting everything down here. I do want my dirty air tolerance to be quite high because we are good. Because we're not leading. We're not going to be in, like leading any races. We are going to be in dirty air a lot. And the better that is, the more able your car is to maintain speed when you're like right behind somebody. But that does bring down the actual cornering speed of your underfloor. Top speed I'm not worried about at all. You are literally at top speed for a fraction of the race. Don't get too hung up on your top end. Yeah, there's a lot to get your head around. But you can get your head around it. It probably took me half a season to understand like what I should be concentrating on getting the min-maxing of my car performance on the budget that I'm on. So the best thing that I do is I ignore cooling, I ignore top speed, and I concentrate on DRS, dirty air, and the medium and low speed corners. $15.27. 2% on dirty air tolerance. That's good. What I'm looking for is I want to get into the positive on the acceleration because our engine is so underpowered compared to everyone else. We are always behind on acceleration, but if you can bump up your acceleration at the same time as your low and medium speed corners, you're helping boost the speed that you can come out of a corner at. And then when you combine that with DRS effectiveness, it's like you punch your way out of the corner and it gives you that little boost and a chance to overtake. So like in Baku, after the long sprint to the start finish, you had that heavy braking where you gain a load of DRS, and with better low speed and DRS effectiveness, you can pump out of that first corner. And I think there's 2 or 3 tracks in the season where that is really prominent. The high speed tracks like Spa, for example, that's not our forte. That's not a track that our car really excels at. Toto walls, mate, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Right, I'm happy with that. So the number of engineers you can allocate to it, it's a maximum of 6 per project. Now, the more engineers you allocate, the faster the project is completed. But the less expertise you carry over to the next season. So it's basically your engineers getting smarter and smarter and smarter. If you've got one guy doing it, it's going to take him a lot longer, but he's going to retain all of that knowledge because he's the only one concentrating on that project. And you carry over more knowledge into next season so that when you research the part again, you're taking a bigger step every time. And because this is research for next season, it doesn't matter how quick it gets completed because we're not going to use it this season. So I can put one engineer on it, get maximum knowledge as I can, and then it doesn't matter how long it takes. If I was designing it for this season, I would put more engineers on it because I want the part faster, and then I would have to deal with the fact that we're not going to carry as much knowledge over. But I'm happy with that underfloor. So then if we go... We wanted to do front wing. So our front wing is shocking at medium speed corners. Airflow, not too bad. So I'm going to concentrate a lot of this on the medium speed. So we go research for next season, front wing, but the rest of our CFD hours, which is computational fluid dynamics, it's basically like computer generated simulation. And then the wind tunnel is the actual, when you build the physical item, you see the air flows over it and stuff like that. And we want this for maximum medium speed. Cooling, not bothered about, because as soon as you start making it cooler, you lose attributes all over the shop. I'm sure that brake cooling will reduce tire wear and stuff like that, but I'm not bothered. I can compensate tire wear with strategy. Airflow. So we do want dirty air tolerance to be good, but we don't want to sacrifice too much from the medium speed. That works for me. $19, 0.002, and then 4% dirty air tolerance. That feels like a solid low and medium speed wing for me. So I'm happy with that. Once again, one engineer. It's for next season. Lock that in. Boom. So now we don't need to worry about any more part development. The car that we've got will get us through this season. We don't need to spend any money on that. We don't need to do any more development until the next period of research comes in, which is the 26th of June. And then we do 2 more projects for next season. So it's like you're building a layer cake where at the start of the season, you might throw a few things in there really quickly just to get a little improvement in your car. But you're always playing the long game when it comes to your research testing periods. You're always improving for next season. So 26th of June, that's fine. How much is in the warehouse? So on the right side of the screen, I have to hover the mouse on warehouse to see it. Oh, no, I don't. I can move it. So over here is how many parts you've got in reserve. And ideally, I like to have 3 spares at all time, which means 5 stock of each part in the warehouse. We're a bit behind schedule on that. But they are being manufactured, so we've just got to wait for them to be completed. From this point onwards, any money that I make is going to be going into getting these facilities as high as possible to increase our team attractiveness. I need to get George Russell interested. Is that worth 2.5 mil? No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. After the next race, I think I'll do that upgrade. When we get in F1 2024? What? Like the actual... No, I don't want to drive. I just want to tell people what to do. Okay, so that intervention that I did earlier in the season actually worked out for the positive. So that's great because neither Gaetan Diego or Logan Sargent are going to be here next season. So that's great. You two kiss and make up and then move on with your life. Pit crew. I need to bring that pit stop time down. It is appalling. I don't think I can afford to have an increase of 23% in my chance of mistake on the pit stops. Let's go fatigue reduction. Go with that one. All right, that's the pit crew sorted for another month. Yeah, they all. Did I put my name as Daddy Walls? Where's my profile? Where can I see what my... Can I see what my name is in the game? Good morning, Daddy. So this email tells you like how your car is stacking up against everyone else. If it's red, it's shit. So yeah, our car is a bit shit. But that's to be expected. We are in Miami. Have I got... None of the new suspension is ready yet. Are you kidding me? All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I would have liked to have had a chassis ready for today as well. So I'm going to build another chassis. Actually, no. I might do an upgrade on the chassis. We'll see. We'll see. For now, I think we're all right. I didn't do my bets. Did I do my bets?
Once again,
I didn't do my bets. Fuck.
As F1 returns,
They're not really bets, but like you can say, oh, I'll finish in the top 10 or something, and you get a bit more money. But if you don't finish in the top 10, then you'd lose a little bit of money. Right, it's not a sprint weekend. Wicked. Let's go. All the shit parts are in. All the shit parts are in. You're going to run 20 laps. Going to push. And we're good. I don't think any rain is expected. Nope. No rain. Off. Both of you. Fuck. Drive nice and safe. Now we wait. So D-pad, did you see practice? You didn't see practice in the first race, did you? So basically, you send your cars out, and you've got 5 feedback, like, parameters. And you wait until it's 5 out of 5, and then they'll tell you if the car feels good or not. And then you bring the car in and you tweak things on a slider. And you've got to try and get it into, like, a sweet spot. So you'll see what I mean. And the better that your race engineer is, the faster you get this feedback. And then this percentage here is track knowledge. This one is car part familiarity. And then this one is the feedback on the setup. So the longer they're on track, the more knowledge they gain of the turns and the corners and the braking zones and all the rest of it. So ALBON is not happy with his setup. So you bring him in. And then you've got these 5 things that you need to tweak, which essentially are angles of the wings and tightness of the anti-roll bars and shit like that. But each little click affects each category differently. And it's like a little mini game. Right, they're all in the zone. So then you send him back out and he'll tell you if he likes it or not. And you do the same thing again. Right, that'll do. Out you go. It's like a non-technical way of doing it. Like, you don't necessarily have to know what the tire camber means, but you know that it affects certain things about the car. Alright, let's run with that. Oh, you wouldn't. You'd have to go, oh, do you want to type in the exact percentage of the angle of change that you want? And it's like, mate, come on. I don't need to be a fucking aerodynamics engineer just to play a game. You can leave all of this to the AI, but the AI do such a shit job of it. And the closer to 100% you get each of these three factors, the higher starting confidence they have in a race. And the higher the confidence, you get a buff of attribute points. And I think if everything's across the board like 100%, or if they've got over 90% confidence, you get +6 on every attribute. So it can turn a shit driver into someone that has like a blinding race. Just because you took the time to like min-max the practice session. Which is essentially what a practice session is for. That still doesn't always stop Logan Sargent putting it into a wall, though. Yeah, exactly. So the driver tells you, oh, it doesn't feel very good in the corners or whatever. Then you know that which bits to tweak to get the cornering up.
Feedback from you.
So that's gone from a bad to a great.
Just leave it like this.
But great's not good enough, right? I want optimal. Optimal is the holy grail. So we'll see if we can get it on this next one. If they can both be on great before the end of P1, that's a good P1 for me. So he's 83%. I like it to be over 90, and then I'll go to race with it. So the straight's all right, but you don't know if you need to go more left or more right. So it's still a little bit of a gamble. But I'd say that one tweak, bringing it out to the left, has kept all of these still within the bar of greatness. So I think that will be an optimal setup after this run.
All okay with the car?
Logan Sargent's is great.
Copy.
This has been a very, very good P1. So he wants a bit more traction. Anti-roll. I'm going to go with that one anti-roll tweak. I just need to bring the oversteer back in line a little bit. And then I need to bump these two out a little bit. Like that. This is when you start getting into the real minutiae. Boom. That's going to be an optimal setup. I can smell it. We won't find out till P2 now because there's not enough time remaining for another 5 feedback runs. slogan start last. Fucking hell, D-pad. Logan loves walls. That's very true. Oh. There's no point in sending him out now. You might as well wait till P2.
That's the flag.
Boom. Very, 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 very good P1 that. So we leave that as untested. Send him out on 20. Boom. We are a match made in heaven until the end of the season when he gets fired. Right, drive safely. Avoid the curbs. Don't fight your teammate. Other than that, eat your fucking car on the track. I reckon both of these are going to be optimal setups. Oh shit, I've still got a beer left. I thought I'd run out. Class. What a good evening. No!
No! Limitation.
No!
Actually, balance is good.
No! Come on. Stop being so prissy about your car. I thought I'd nailed it. Okay, oversteer. Easy fix. Easy fix, easy fix. Boom, that's an optimal. Get out of my fucking garage. Hurry up, Logan. Fuck!
Car balance feedback when capacity.
Shut up. Get in the
Car is
garage.
Okay, copy.
That's got to be an optimal. That's got to be. So just like at the end of P1, I like to have both drivers on great. If you can get out of P2 with them both on optimal, you can just spend the whole of P3 on track acclimatization, and you just send them out on a long run. What you saying, Alex? You fucking bastard. I mean, 92% is not bad, but we are so close to optimal here. This one might not be doable. I don't know if every driver can be set to 100%. Or if sometimes you get really close, but the combination just isn't possible to get 100. I don't know if that's a thing. But it seems like I can't tweak enough to get everything in the right place. I'm going to run with it. I think if this comes back as great again, I'm just going to leave it. 92% is absolutely fine. I'm just being overly anal.
All okay with the car?
Got an optimal, right. So Logan's done.
Checkered flag.
P3 will just send him out on a long run to get 100% track knowledge. And then that's him ready. %99 satisfaction. Holy shit. What's a medium? Like 38 laps? 46, okay. You're good to go. ALBON will come in one more time, and then if it's not optimal, he can just stay on the long run. So once their track knowledge gets up to 100%, you just call the cars in because they can't do anything more.
All okay? Yeah, car was actually very good. Copy that.
Now they can both stay out. Call him in at 100%. And that's practice done.
Further rain expected.
Yeah, sure.
We'll be alright on slicks for a bit. You don't really need intermediates till that ticks over 1 millimeter. And even then, you could probably go another 0.2 millimeters before it really starts being an issue. We're getting there. I'll probably call him in.
Give me feedback on track conditions on the way around.
I'm definitely going to call Sergeant in because I don't trust
For
him.
sure.
There's no point risking it. So go out on attack pace until the tyres are up to temperature and then just rein it back in. %97 optimization, nice. So because we had to call in ALBON a few more times than we had to call in Sergeant, ALBON's track knowledge is less because he's not been on track as much. But there's plenty of time left in the session for him to get to 100%. Yeah, about another 12 minutes. That red line, another 12 minutes, he should be up to 100%. Logan should be there now. Logan's at 100%. Call the car in. Doesn't need to be on track. No point risking him crashing it. That is a very good practice weekend.
Do we have a problem?
We're looking at it. Stick with
That's
it.
fine, it's only practice.
No further rain expected.
Yeah, copy.
You'll be fine on these.
How's the conditions?
Put them down to light.
Okay, happy to manage tyres short term.
You'll be fine for a little bit. 100%. Call him in. Bish bash bosh. Practice done. They could not be more prepared for this weekend. %98 driver prep. Look at that confidence. I'll show you the attribute buff that they get
There's
now.
tension in the air.
So Logan Sargent with a 99% confidence rating gets +3 across the board on his attributes, and then a +2. And Albon gets +4, no +3. which is very nice. Let's put the... Yeah, we'll put the OK parts in. They're still perfectly fully functional. Oh, is it wet? Fuck. Okay. I'm going to check the radar graph thing as soon as we get in. It's not going to dry out, so there's no point me really waiting. I could potentially wait until here, but it's going to be negligible. All right. Off you go, gents. 136.
Give us a feedback on conditions.
Let's watch Sergeant's flying lap.
Should be a clean up. Give a push.
So everyone's on intermediates, even though the track is technically dry. Get out of my way, it's my flying lap. .7 off the pace. I was going to say that should get us through, because the track's only going to get wetter from this point, so I can't see anyone getting a faster time.
Okay, P4. Okay,
Fast forward
pretty good
it,
lap.
see how people,
Keep focus on the brakes on the way in if you can.
Yep, copy.
see what people do by the time we've reconfigured. Okay. I don't think it's worth sending them out again. Since the track got wetter, we're only a couple of places. Oh, do you know what? I don't want to send them out again. I think I'm going to have to. Their laps are worse. I knew they'd be worse. They just did shit the first time round.
This lap time is good. I'm
Not
boxing this
good.
lap.
Yep.
Fucking abysmal. Hamilton? Is Hamilton not going to make it at Q1? We both made it through to Q2. No way. Oh my god. Hamilton out in Q1. What the fuck? Right, it's dry at the start. We are going to put a lap in straight away. And then it's going to get wet again, so straight out, boys, straight out. Let's watch ALBON's flying lap. It's the first lap. Don't need to watch it. There's nothing to compare it to.
Currently you are P1. Go in, go in.
Ooh,
Copy.
Sergeant.
The rain, Sergeant.
Yeah, copy.
Sergeant's not making it out, but ALBON should be through. Track's damp. Sergeant's not... I mean, 2.3 in the dry. I might risk it for a biscuit. Is he going to shave a second off in the wet? Very unlikely. If his first sector isn't green, I'm going to fast forward it again. I don't think it will be. Too wet.
You're currently P13.
All right, Sergeant. No worries. Alex has got you
Go
covered.
in, go in.
Alex into Q3. What a result for Alex ALBON. Again. Put your old softs on. Come on out. One last push. There's rain on the way.
A weather update, level 0 rain around the track.
Yep.
Currently P1,
It's not a very fast time.
and then we're boxing.
Okay.
Can I squeeze one more in? Very much doubt it. I'm going to send him out on slicks again, though. Get out there. Still technically a dry track. Damn it.
And there's P9.
Not dry enough.
Good.
Okay, so go in lap. Go
Right, well, he's got a P9 start.
Got it.
I mean, for Williams, that's amazing. Right, tyre strategy.
Tension continues to build.
Partly cloudy. Doesn't look like there's going to be any rain, which is nice. Soft, medium, soft, baby. Off medium soft on the full push. I'll bring medium back a touch. Perfect. 115.40. On 15.40. Push medium push. And send it right from the start. And then let's have a little save.
"57 laps await up. Here we go with the Miami Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Quick ball overtake.
Okay.
Let's put pressure.
What other types of people on? Well, there's a lot of soft, medium, softers, and then a couple of medium, soft, softers.
Just keep pushing.
One elbow, push him back. Don't let him bully you. Good lad, good lad.
I'm trying.
How was that my fault? Why have I got the penalty?
What an idiot.
You're all okay.
So here we go, heading into turn 1. Now there's an inviting opportunity there. And you can see how the cars come
Alright, maybe.
together.
Maybe it was Alex's fault. Right, nothing's damaged, it's
As
fine.
soon as I try to race anyone, I just have no chance.
Keep pushing.
Maybe a little bit. Well, that's fucked up my strategy anyway. 5 seconds. Hang on, he did fuck his tyres up a little bit. Just retire now. Can I do that? Yeah, I can. So I just retire the car now. Oh, it's his rear left. Okay.
DRS enabled.
DRS enabled. Fucking deploy.
Norris ahead.
Fucking deploy. Has that McLaren had some upgrades since the last
He's
race?
overtaken.
Because that car was not that fast. Two laps in. That's it, boys. Pack it up. We're going home. Race is fucked. There's a whole lot of nothing happening. Come on, Sergeant. AlphaTauri is a dog water.
Is starting tire management?
Copy that. Nice.
Oh, fucking hell. Albon just done him.
That's good.
What a ledge.
So let's take a look at the replay.
He was miles ahead a
Here we
second
are
ago.
then
What the
at
fuck happened?
11th corner. Can they squeeze by?
Nice and clean, Alex. Nice and clean. You know what I mean?
Into ninth.
Manage tires.
So what we need you to do now, Alex, is get 5 seconds ahead of Norris so that when you pit, we can get rid of your penalty.
Let's try and build this back up.
Yeah, copy.
It's only Sonoda. That's it, mate. Push him.
Come on.
That's it. Come on.
Pushing.
Come on, lad. You're absolutely mincing your tyres. To be honest, normally Max is leading every race by a country mile by now. Something must have happened. Warp, warp, warp. Warp, warp. And the Red Bull powertrains,
Keep pushing,
Honda,
keep pushing.
until next year when they make their own ones. But I think they're all Honda engines. Warp, warp, warp. There doesn't seem to be a lot of opportunity to harvest on this track.
We're making progress.
There's like 2 turns where you get
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
the opportunity to brake hard enough to fill your battery.
9.
Ford. Red Bull powered by Ford engine. Jesus. I love the sound of this engine. Right, you'll be all right now till the pit stop. I'll probably go down to 1.5 kilos again and then balance it out. What, the ERS will come from Ford? Sergeant, do Sonoda. I'm going to let you push a little bit here. Go on, son. Go on, son. Go on, son. Nice.
Nice to manage the tires.
Good overtake, Sergeant. Nice and clean. What's Kevin Magnussen doing in 8th? He's going to crash. He's going to get a nosebleed, block his visor up, and crash. Yeah, I think Audi will be on point. Do we know who their staff members will be yet? I'd like to see who their head of aero will be. The old McLaren principle. Audi are going for it. Sergeant. Go on, Sergeant. Go on, Sergeant. Fuck Norris up. You're racing against a guy that could potentially replace you, so... show me why you should stay. Even though you're not going to. Remarkable driving from Sergeant at the minute. Yeah, Audi have got pedigree in endurance racing, haven't they? So it's not like they don't have any... well, they obviously don't have history in F1, but they've got so much expertise from other racing categories. Norris must have damage after that crash with Albon because he's just dropping down the ranks. I didn't see if he's got... has he got a nose... he hasn't got any damage on his wing, has he? Doesn't look like it. Maybe he's just slow. Can't tell. Go on, Albon. I'm going to let you push it out of this corner. Go, 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 go.
Okay, press and hold overtake.
Yeah.
Go. Lovely, Albon. See you later, K-Mag. So essentially you are, with your penalty, you're down in 13th. You've got some work to do to build up a bit of a lead before we pit. You've got 5 laps to do it. So I might leave you on just full send and deal with your shit tyres. I'll leave you on the fuel as well.
Okay, back off.
You can afford to drop back.
Yep.
Fuck it. Send it.
Let's use the overtake.
Yep, copy.
Sergeant's done knock on. Sergeant's like a man possessed. This could be the greatest drive of the season.
Back is currently low.
Copy. So what?
DRS.
I'm going to bring you
Back
back.
under
Bring you back
control.
down a notch, though, gents.
Okay, happy to manage tyre short term.
Okay.
We want to leave court, please.
You'll be alright on aggressive.
So head
You'll be
start,
alright on
focus.
aggressive.
Can push through all corners.
Okay.
Maybe one more lap on harvest and then we'll push again. No. Well defended, Sergeant. Keep going, keep going. You shitbag.
Okay, keep pushing, keep pushing.
So we're coming in lap 15. 4 more laps.
I'm trying, man.
You'll be alright, Sergeant. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
So we're not really going to push on the mediums, and then we're going to try and push hard on the softs at the end. How far are we off the leader? 18 and 20. It's not the worst. Not the worst. We're within a pit stop distance.
The window is open.
Yes, okay.
full deploy.
Right, I'm going to push now, see if I can take off.
Yeah.
One. We're going to have him on this straight for DRS.
Yeah, we're back on lower pack again.
Copy.
DRS is currently disabled. DRS is currently disabled.
Copy. I can't do anything.
That's right, Sergeant. You
Head
can't,
down.
mate.
Let's try and build this pack up.
Yes. Yeah, it's just not possible.
Anything can happen.
So the softs have worn down now to the point where they're not as competitive as mediums. Might go onto the medium a lap early. Just make it last. There doesn't seem to be anywhere other than this corner to really charge your battery on this track.
Don't worry about it.
A lot of them are like sweeping low and medium speed corners where there's not much heavy braking. And we are chronically shit at low and medium speed corners. Alright, one more lap and then we're bringing him in. We're just losing too much pace with the worn tyres.
And box.
Yeah, box.
Takes so long to get any charge back here that you've got to be really careful when you choose to deploy. Otherwise you spend 5-6 laps chasing your battery. Right, no one ahead of us is relatively close to pitting as soon as we are. So I might spend the medium tyre just on chill mode. Bring the fuel down. Leave it on neutral. And just save as much as I can for the final push on the soft.
Box.
Okay.
Hey, what?
Pedantry.
What did Sergeant stop for? Oh, do you know what they should do, D-pad? Run like one of them cables for the trains all the way around the track, and then the cards can have like one of them hooks that you get at the Dodgems. And then you never have to worry about your
Watch
battery.
the white line at exit.
2.5 seconds, that is an abysmal pit stop.
That would be clear pit exit.
Right, let's get tyre temps up, and then we're not going to touch anything until we get on the softs at lap 40. That's how they do net zero. Everything just attached to a cable that runs above the street and the road. What tyre was Verstappen on when he went in the pit? I can't remember. Well, he's on mediums now.
That's a VSC. Close on the 0.
Okay, copy.
Alonso binned it.
And yes, we have. We've
Holy
had
shit.
a crash. What happened there?
Friggin' hell, Alonso. Wasn't even going that fast. Right, tyres are up to temp. Get them on standard. This VSC will do us a favour. We might claw back some of this fuel deficit.
Okay, back off.
To be fair, there's not a lot for us to do now until lap 40.
So VSC ending.
We are a second off Norris. Under a second might actually be worth a little push. Just while we're so close. Because I think DRS starts straight away after a
Keep the
VSC.
pace up.
Copy.
DRS enabled.
Yeah, straight away. So let's make sure we're in DRS range. Albon, you need to push a little harder, mate. We're so much faster than the McLaren under DRS. I'm going to bring that back to neutral. Do him on the corner. Lovely, Albon. Lovely. Come on, Sergeant. You can do him. You can do him.
There's nowhere to go.
Head down.
All right, let's keep the fuel delta positive.
Copy.
Get some in reserve and then send it when we get with
to increase
the
the
softs
code.
on.
Yeah, copy.
Howdy doody. Hello, Danny. You well? What was a bit unrealistic, D-pad? Yeah. A lot of the DNFs are the back end coming out on completely dry tracks. It's just not... I've noticed that a few times. The only reason it might happen is if his tyres are really low durability, or if he's been pushing it really hard and the tyres are really hot, then they can let go. It's the only reason I can think of. Yeah, I'm going to quick check on BBC News. I think all the flights are still absolutely fucked. Yeah, literally thousands of people have had their flights cancelled. Whole of UK airspace went down this afternoon. Yeah, I know what you mean, D-pad. I'm meant to be running these on standard.
Look after your tires.
We just got to chill for now. 2, 3. So there's 3 people left to pit, but they're so far ahead it won't matter. Oh, I don't know, you know, I'm only 10 seconds off Stroll. Gasly and Hamilton need to come in. I'm 16 off Hamilton, 14 off Gasly, so we could overtake them when they pit. I think I don't need to adjust anything here. I think Albon will naturally take De Vries because De Vries is an abysmal driver, even worse than Sargent. Easy peasy. Right, now get as far away from him as you can, because he's got a tendency to drive into the back of people. Hamilton's not pitting, Gasly's not pitting, they're still going. Alright, let's fast forward a little bit. Lap 40 is our next major point. Until then, we're just chilling. So we did beat Hamilton in the pit. And then he just fucking drove right past us anyway. And we beat Gasly in the pit.
VSC.
Another virtual safety car.
After the Delta
Friggin'
chicane.
hell.
Okay.
Who's Sex, there's been a crash.
Hulkenberg again. It's that same. It's the same corner as
Sorry
Alonso.
about that, guys.
It's exactly the
As
same
for the team
crash.
back in the garage,
Right, let's fast forward through the safety car.
BSC ending.
I think I might still keep that fuel delta saved for when we've got the softs on. I don't think we change anything here.
DRS is enabled.
Not. I don't think we're going to catch Ocon. Is he on softs? Yeah, Ocon's on softs. We're not going to catch him. But he is going to need to pit before us. He must be going soft, soft, medium. So as long as we're not too far behind, we'll have the upper hand on the final set of tyres. Sargent's just Sargent. I think his race is done. Might be a little more aggressive after that safety car, though. I think we've got a few laps spare where we can be more aggressive.
Head down.
Happy to increase pace.
Yep, copy.
Did we get DRS on that?
Make sure you give some energy.
Yes, we did.
Copy.
Right, so I'm going to push a little bit. See if I can brake hard into the corner at the end. Try and get that position back.
I'll try it, man.
No worries.
You're not fucking trying hard enough.
I'm trying.
Oh god, they're dropping like flies.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Close the gap.
They must have done. They must have done. We got DRS. Yes, we do. See you later, Norris. Piastri. Lovely job. Did Piastri just crash into the back of me? I haven't got any damage, but I heard a shunt.
Manage these tires.
Safety car's out. Piastri binned it!
here's the replay. Here we are, we're looking at turn 11. Within a split second, the impact's made, and that won't do their confidence.
Yeah, fuck Piastri. Right, now here's a decision to be made. Under safety car, do we pit now and stick a fresh set of mediums on? And just medium our way to the end of the race? Or do we stick to our strategy of trying to get the upper hand by going onto softs later on in the race? We can't make a set of softs last till the end. Wait, do I not have another set of mediums? Did I only have one set of mediums? How do I check the compounds? I don't think I can. But normally when you cycle through, if you don't see the one you're after, it means you haven't got a spare set. There's no reason for me to pit now unless I go on hards, but I despise the pace of the hards. But I could push hards till the end. But I think I'd lose more time doing that than I would by pitting and going on softs and pushing. But this is going to be a free pit stop. So I'm saving 20 odd seconds. So if I save, let's say I save 25 seconds. These are easily more than a second a lap slower than the medium soft combo. And there's still 27 laps left to go. 28. This is a coin toss. No, I'm sticking to my strategy. I hate the hards that much. That I still think they'll be slower than a standard race pit stop. Hello, David. No, we're on race 5 of the first season.
Yes, it's slow.
Yeah, I understand.
This is either a very, very, very silly decision, or it's going to be 200 IQ. And I can't decide which way it's going to go. Let's fast forward through the safety car anyway. Verstappen's come out on softs. So everyone on hards now is going to the end of the race. I'm putting money on my mediums and softs being enough to catch up with some of these.
Safety car in this lap.
Absolutely. Absolutely full send it. We got nothing to lose.
Let's close the gap now.
This race may have just got more interesting than I thought it would. Absolutely full send it. 8 laps, full send, coming for softs.
Deploy. Yes.
Then may our destiny be in the hands of the
rest.
angels.
Copy.
How are you, David? Anyway, nice to see you again, matey. Alex Albon's finishing the points in the last 2 races. He's absolutely on fire at the minute.
The safety car's in the pit lane. No overtaking before the start-finish line.
$50 gig update. Wow. All right, those 2 safety cars should have given us enough enough life left in these tyres to push it till lap 40. Fuel is full send now till the end of the race. It's just this DRS that I'm going to have to manage. Aston Martin's just a lot faster than we are no matter what.
You can afford to drop back.
Okay, copy.
When we pit, we are going to come out at the back of the grid, I think.
GRS enabled.
But we should have the pace to eat through a lot of this. I hope.
Easy overtake.
Yes,
Full
copy.
send. Full send. Yeah. Very big game. We're not eating into this gap at all. I don't think Albon caught the... Oh, he did catch it. What a ledge.
back under control.
Copy.
Okay, happy to manage tyres short term.
Yes, copy.
Kilogram. We need to increase a bit tire management.
Let's pop a little
Copy.
bit so it's closer to the pit. You'll be fine, you'll be fine.
Ridiculous.
Keep pushing.
Looks like hards might have been the right play. Right, pit next lap. Pit in next lap, pit in next lap. Full send.
Box.
Now we pray.
Box.
Either we can eat our way through the back markers or we've just fucked up the race by not going on hard during the safety car. We've got 17 laps to do it.
Box. Pit entry.
Okay, copy.
You should be clear at pit exit.
Okay. Okay.
And clear on pit exit, clear on pit exit.
It's all on you, Big Alex. Through 29. So 8 seconds to Bottas, doable. 12 seconds to Gasly, doable. 13 seconds, doable. If he drives out of his skin, we could sneak into 10th before the race ends. But he's really got to be on point here. I'm just waiting to see what his flying lap time is. That one's the pit stop lap. And then I can gauge how much quicker I am than everyone I'm in front of. Sergeant's just sergeant.
Main focus, time management, please.
I copy that.
He can do his own thing.
Okay, back off.
Yep, okay.
Right, let's see what we're lapping at. If we're anywhere close to doing 135s, this could be on. $133, fucking let's go. We're 3 seconds a lap faster than pretty much everyone in front of us. Three seconds a lap. We're 10 seconds off of 10th. It's going to take us 4 laps. 4 laps with 15 to go. In theory. This 200 IQ play could actually turn out to work. Just need to blitz it through all these back
Susie up the
markers.
overtake.
Copy.
Go for it. Braking nice and hard at the
Close
end.
in now.
DRS out of the corner. Ding. Let's get past these two sharpish. What was our last lap? Another 133. You like DeVries? This is fucking on. Come on, Albon. So the next 3, or the next 4, are right next to each other. Less than a second between them. Another 133. Lovely consistent pace, Alex.
Go push.
133.3. One, two, three. It should be able to do the next 3 cars, I'd say, in the next 2 laps. Maybe 3 laps. Maybe 2 laps. Maybe on this one straight.
Can use the overtake.
You got him, you got him. DRS coming up. Can you do both under DRS? Oh,
Can
fuck
afford to
it.
drop
Down
back.
attack.
So we can close the gap to the cars ahead. No one back.
He's got to do these lots soon. I need to bring these tyre temperatures down.
Keep pushing. Okay, happy to manage tyres short term.
Come on now. Last lap was a 135. Have a day off, Alex. We've done 4 consecutive 133s. Oh, that was magical. You nearly done both in one. Big corner. can't believe the pace that Sonoda's sticking at with those hards. But my softs are getting to the point now where their massive superiority is gone. I'm within a gnat's pube of 9th place. Shit, good lad, good lad. Oh, you madman. This is lovely, Alex. This is lovely.
Nice.
Nice work.
Alex Albon, what a drive.
We're making progress.
Yeah, we are.
Nice work. Okay, back off.
I'm going to have to bring them tyre temps down. Alex Albon, what a fucking drive. Can he catch K-Mag 4 seconds in the last 6 laps? What was that last lap at? .134. K-Mag's running a 1.5 seconds a lap slower. 4.5, 3 laps we could catch him up.
BSC. Positive on the Delta.
Copy.
Okay, there's a big crash. There's probably a lot of debris on the start finish.
We're going to lose 3 laps here. But I do gain tyre wear, so swings and roundabouts, I guess.
Need some recharge.
Let's
Pass
jump
forward through the
back
safety
up.
car.
Battery is good. BSC ending.
Copy, copy.
DRS enabled.
One Albon. See what you can do.
If
4
you've got
laps
one place
left. If this
we could
works
roll.
out at 2.5 a lap, we might do K-Mag on the last straight of the final lap.
Five laps to go.
He's on knackered mediums, I'm on knackered softs. Absolute coin flip. Don't think we're eating into him enough. I think our tyres have had it for the race. Just not making enough progress.
4 laps to go.
He's in DRS range of Hamilton, so he's getting pulled along every time he gets into the DRS zone.
Go push.
Starting, we're going to have to do with 9th, which is still absolutely astonishing. If we'd gone on the hards, there is no way we would have held on to 9th place. Not in a million years. Let's just let him finish the race.
So 3 laps to go.
Sargent's done well to be in 13th, to be fair.
Two laps to go. Let's close this gap.
Holy fuck, are we going to overtake Kevin Magnussen? Are his tyres absolutely goosed? On the final corner? Fucking do him!
Okay, we are low in the pack.
Fucking do him! You bastard!
That's the flag.
Nearly. 9th place. 3 consecutive points finishes for Albon. Absolutely masterful. Absolutely masterful.
Second flag. So we're P13. Good fight. Good fight.
Williams will no doubt be encouraged.
Absolutely.
Having seen a great performance from their driver.
Absolutely. Albon in a solid 10th place. Sixth in the constructors, bang on. Well, 8th was the target, so we're above expectations still. Pit stop time, absolutely abysmal. We're working on that. Finished where they qualified. Perfectly satisfactory weekend.